But
Yep.
now, URL's homecoming.
Okay.
How you feeling about this homecoming card with URL? They're coming back to New York, Irving Plaza, site of, a lot of classic battles. Summer
Urban.
Madness 2, the thing, Lux and Calico, Transcendent Battle Rap. You also had Rex and Verb on that card. Like Urban Plaza has seen a lot of. Last time was Urban Plaza. What was it? The seat, 2017, Tay Rock Hollow Seatbelt Bar.
Yeah, I think so.
We've seen a lot of classic. The Press 9 was there. Clips and Verb, like the Lost Nigga Round was there. There was a lot of great battles in
Yeah,
Irving Plaza.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely. Gonna be some more.
how you feeling about battle rap coming back to New York?
You already know. I love it. Closer trips. You feel me? For me personally, at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, it's the energy. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody got energy like New York City. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody got energy
It's
like New York.
different.
And I say this, and I don't want to start at the top, but I'm just gonna brush. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. So overall, how you feeling about the card? We got Stumbles versus Kid Slade, which we knew that they were supposed to be on Summer Madness as the undercard, but you know what I mean. So then we got Arsenal and Swamp. I think
Yeah.
that's fire. K Shine and Jack Boy. K
Mm-hmm.
Shine is,
That's
he's
a
my him and
fire.
Tay Rock my favorite, but him Tay Rock Surf, DNA and Hitman are all my favorite battle rappers. Those are my number one. So all of
That's
my Jazz
very
and
nice.
Vixen, mm,
Mm-hmm.
Mook and Geechee.
That's gonna be battle of the night.
What?
Gengichi.
Huh?
Gengichi.
You think
Battle
Mookie
of
Geechee gonna be
the night.
battling that? You're actually the first person I've heard say that. Everybody else has said K-Shine, Jack Boy, or Jazz and Vixen.
What?
Everybody else has said Battle of the Night is gonna be Jazz the Rapper and Vixen or K-Shine and Jack Boy.
That's what I'm saying. Jazz and Vixen gonna be battle of the night.
Oh, I thought you said Mookie Geechee. My bad.
No.
Okay, so how do you like the card overall?
It's decent.
1 out of 10. One through 10. What you giving?
Complaints. 1 out of 10, 8.
Hmm.
8, 7.5.
I give it a 8.5 with the potential of a 10.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's a lot of battles on here that can really like all of the battles. Maybe somebody can have their reservations about Mook and Geechee, but when we talking about Stumbles and Slade, you know that they gonna like it. We know that they gonna snap. They was just supposed to be on Summer Madness. Still got the material, so imagine how that's gonna be. Arsenal and Swamp. Swamp just had a battle with the greatest battle rap of all time, in my opinion, Tay Rock. Some
Mm-hmm.
people say he won. Arsenal is another, one of the greatest ever. Mount Rushmore, like first battle rap international superstar we've ever seen.
All right.
Then we, and Arsenal is a legend. Then we got K Shine and Jack Boy performance battle. Like it's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz and Vixen, Geechee. I don't know. I'll give it a. I'm listen. It's pushing a 9. It has the potential to be a 10 or off the charts.
I agree, which is why I initially said 8. You understand, but I feel like some of the matches people already feel like it's gonna be clear, like Geechee versus Mook. Most people have Geechee clear. Swamp versus Arsenal. Most people have Swamp pretty much, and don't want to see it. Might I
You don't want
add?
to see Arsenal and Swamp?
Me, I don't.
Oh, some people don't want to. Oh, you don't want to see. Okay, let's start at how you feel about Kid Slater Stumbles and who you got.
That's my second run. That's my runner of a battle tonight. But I got Slade 2-1.
I got Stumbles 2-1.
See,
Stumbles fire. Stumbles fire. And no matter
see.
what I said about the blog, and I meant what I said about in the other blog, like you was just doing a lot. You picked the wrong fight. You got off Summer
Mm-hmm.
Madness, whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Stumbles is just man. I like Stumbles. I like what he does. I like Stumbles. I got him 2-1 actually. Kid Slade is fired. I like Kid Slade too. But like Stumbles, you've been seeing like Stumbles is hungry. Like you've been seeing him since like what was that? This Snake Eyes battle. Then he had like he's been. Then he had his shot. He did good with Shotgun Suge. Shotgun was just in a different bag. And I feel like he understands that he stood in front of somebody where he had a good night, but it was too much. Like once you get that, I feel like it's almost like, okay, I got to get in a different bag every single time I get on this stage because I never know. Like imagine going up there with a great 3 rounds, but just getting handled because the bag that they was in. I feel
Yeah.
like that might have taught. I feel like Suge taught Stumble something, and I feel like Slade might be in trouble. So I got Stumbles 2-1. I feel like that's gonna be a fire battle.
Okay, that's interesting. I got Slade too, and though I feel like he's still hungry. I feel like he still got his swag. He still be in his bag. It's just, I could agree with it being a little bit more lax than when he first, you know what I'm saying, started. But I feel like that's on him. I feel like that's his choice. You know what I'm saying? He
What's
being
up? You want to bet $1? We're gonna bet $1. I got Stumbles 2-1. You want to bet $1?
all right. Let's bet 20.
Damn. All right, we bet 20 then. Don't act like I ain't got no money. What's wrong with you? You always say 20. Like
I know you
Yo,
ain't
hey,
broke.
I had to take it too. We on the line. Don't that wouldn't matter. You said 20,000. I would have had to take it. I would get it
All right, we can
somewhere.
bet 10 if you want to bet 10.
Now 20 straight.
But a
We
dollar
bet
is
20.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got to at least do 5, 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, you lucky I ain't hit you with the Chicago dollar because the Chicago dollar is 100.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
But how you like? What about Arsenal and Schwab? How you like? Who you got?
I got smart.
Why you don't want to see this battle?
I don't know. It would have never came to me. That's all. It's like
You
what?
feel like it's left field?
Yeah.
And see, you ain't see the light. You ain't see Arsenal in that light work. A lot of people had him being DNA, and I had DNA, but Arsenal was crazy in that light work. I mean, Arsenal is Arsenal, bro. Like as long as Arsenal don't play and don't like Arsenal is Arsenal. Arsenal, you could have the listen. Arsenal has the potential to beat you so bad that they might not want to see you anymore. Like
That's a fact.
Arsenal is like he's still Arsenal. Like you have to damn near show up and be like Briz, how great Briz was, or how you got to really be. Luke Castro was great, and still people say that I had Arsenal still win.
I didn't watch him in DNA yet, but that's a fact. I don't disagree with anything you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Him versus Luke Castro is still very vivid in my mind though. And that was crazy.
I got Arsenal 2-1. Like I just listen, Arsenal was my first of all, Arsenal, Murder Mook, and Reed Dollars. They was my first favorite battle rappers.
All right. Well,
Murder
you
Mook,
have
because he was the first
Arsenal,
one I
and I'm gonna
seen.
still have Swamp. You know what I'm saying? We still in the water over here. All right.
He can't
He on
bring
his
no
run.
raccoons in New
He in his
York.
bag.
Can't bring
He
no
on his
raccoons in
run.
New
He in
York.
his
There's enough
bag.
of them there.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna finish the year strong.
Them
He
raccoons
ain't
in New
finna
York
go out
different.
crazy. And that's it.
Yo, y'all, listen. Your state then went and did all of that with the motherfucking raccoon and disrespected the battle rap goat Tay Rock all down there in South Carolina. You think you ain't about to get back on the East Coast when you go up there? Arsenal
Listen,
right from Newark, like it's right, bruh.
we don't want
Listen,
to talk
you
about
can't listen.
raccoons, all
The, the,
right?
the
Nobody
raccoons, the
wants to talk
raccoons
about
in New
that.
York, the raccoons in New York, you can't even eat. So,
Nobody want to talk about raccoons. No
man,
one.
I got Arsenal 2-1 because like I don't know, man. I love Arsenal. It's hard for me. It don't matter who Arsenal goes against. I'm gonna pick Arsenal. It's certain like not even just certain people. It's almost certain eras like that I'm gonna predict with them, but I'm not like biased towards them. But I'm like the URL era, Tay Rock, K Shine, Serve, Calico. Them I'm always going to go with because I feel like they built the foundation of what the URL is. They built them
Mhm.
stages. People have been coming to see them for 10, 12 years. They built them crowds.
Okay, bro.
But I'm
You
just
say
saying,
that every
I
show.
do, but I just don't feel like Swamp
Dang.
is established enough to be or contend with an Arsenal at Urban Plaza.
All right. So that's what you got. I got Swamp.
Urban Plaza
Let's
different.
move on.
Urban Plaza different. I got
Urban
K
Plaza
Shine
is
and Jack Boy.
definitely different, but this is what he got to go through. He just now making his stamp, you know what I'm saying, solidify. And at the end of the day, like I said, he got to keep going strong, close this out, and continue to make his little, mark.
I'm gonna say this about Urban Plaza. Remember, listen, Urban Plaza, the one place is that if you stumble over a word, they will boo you. New York is the you can't
But
stumble over one word, you can't repeat a word. Like Urban Plaza in New York in general is different. Like they don't tolerate nothing.
mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, Kayshawn versus Jack Boy.
The
I know you
pressure
about to
is
say
on.
Jack Boy because he from Virginia.
Rapping.
I said
Oh,
Kayshawn
Richmond
versus
shit. You
Jack Boy.
already know.
I know you're gonna say Jack Boy because he's from Virginia.
Richmond shit. You already know. But I can't be fake. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the K-Shine train for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping for a 2-1 either way outstanding battle for them.
I'm gonna say this, man.
But
Jack
I
Boy,
got
man.
K-Shine with the edge. I ain't gonna
You got
lie.
Kayshawn with the edge.
I'm sorry, Jack. Love you. Love y'all. Hey
I'm
Flames.
gonna say this about. I'm gonna say this. Jack Boy has been wanting this battle for a long time. He for 2 years he's been going back and forth, and I know that he got up on her after the T Top battle and said something about he wanted somebody else, but he said fuck. Oh yeah, he wanted Hitman. He said it's not realistic, so give me Kayshawn. Kayshawn didn't like that he was calling him out. Boom,
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing exploded. They started
Mm-hmm.
making
Okay.
videos about. They started making videos about their cars and shit. The whole shit got weird. You know what I mean? So then like I like the direction where you know what I mean Jack Boy kept on because that's how Jack Boy got John too though. Kept fucking with him, but then we seen what happened when he chased John, kept fucking with John, poking at him, and we seen what happened. He died up there.
Oh.
Now I'm saying K. Sean,
But Jack is not in that era anymore. You feel me? He's evolved. You know what I'm saying? He went hibernated, came back out. You know what I'm saying? And he is back. Stop
listen,
bringing
I
up
don't
old
know.
shit. I'm
K.
saying?
Sean, he done made K. Sean mad too. So K. Sean, what if K. Sean is in that A verb bag? Jack is gonna be in trouble.
He gonna
And then
be
the
in
last
he
couple
gonna be
showings,
in.
but we've seen Shine like you know what I mean from the Chiller battle where he was you know what I mean subpar or whatever, and then come back with the easy battle where we was like, oh yeah, that first round was crazy. That second round was all right, he's doing better. Then boom, the real sick, we like, oh Shine back. Then the Bill Collector battle, we like, oh shit. Now it's like, and then you go into Urban Plaza. He's from Harlem. He's in New York. Another one who built the crowds at Urban Plaza. Another one who was there battling for so long. I don't see that Jack Boy, even though Jack Boy has had great performances at that, he's battled in Urban Plaza, great performances. I don't know if he battled at Urban Plaza, but he battled in New York. I just don't see him beating K. Shine, especially after all of that. Fuck the Yankees, fuck the Mets, fuck the this, and fuck all of that. Listen, you think that ain't gonna come up? They're coming up in interviews since they booked it. Jack Boy in trouble. Shine 2-1. Just Sean,
And you
listen, I ain't
already
saying this because
know
Sean
it's
my
gonna
favorite battle
go
rapper
down how
either.
it goes down. That's all I'm saying.
It's gonna
You
be
feel
rough.
me?
It's gonna be
I'm pretty
rough there.
sure he ready to stand on what the fuck he said. You know what I'm saying?
But Jack Boy is so like he's so exciting that it's almost hard for you not to root for him. Like he gets up there with the freaking and doing all that. He'll fall to the ground. He'll start dancing. You never know what to expect. His performance will be at such a high level, and he come with such high energy that it's almost like you ain't got no choice. If you ain't a hater, you gonna be like, yeah, he was wilding. Like, now he wild. You
That's
got
why
to.
it is
He
realistic
captivates you.
for it to be a 2-1 either way situation. Like I would like it to be, which means it would be a great battle.
Oh no, it ain't gonna be no 2-1. Kayshawn is going to win. But I mean, I think Jack Boy is going to do great. Now, I'm not saying that Jack Boy don't have the ability to win because he does. He's Jack Boy. He has. You know, what I mean,
I
I
do
feel like
too.
his pen is slept on as both of them, Kayshawn and Jack Boy. Pen is slept on, but also like the way Jack Boy raps sometimes, like because of how high energetic and the freaking and the you know what I mean certain references and things and setups that he used. Some of his penmanship gets lost in the you know what I mean, the excitement and the captivation of what is same with Kayshawn too. It's same with Hitman. That
Yeah, I'm
sometimes,
saying they can't be. They can't stop because niggas slow.
right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like yeah, Jack Boy does have the ability to beat Kayshawn. If Kayshawn come playing like, oh man, this nigga can't fuck with me. I don't even know why. Because sometimes you get the attitude like, I don't even know this nigga can't fuck with me.
For
Like I
sure.
don't even know, man. He don't even got no right to even be in the ring with me. I'm just gonna come there. Right, I'm gonna write these 3 rounds 10 days before, and Jack Boy come up there and smoke your motherfucking boots. You play
Exactly.
with it.
But boo. But
He
the
smoke your boots.
research, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they both gonna be in their bags, and it's gonna be a clash, and we're gonna see what happens.
You gotta be. You gotta be. I got this being battle tonight.
We're gonna see what had happened.
I got this being battle tonight, but I got Sean 2-1, but I
It's a
won't be
lot of potential
surprised.
battle of the nights. I ain't gonna cap.
Hmm?
It's a lot of potential battle of the nights. I ain't gonna
It
cap.
definitely is. I feel like the whole card is battle.
Actually,
It can be potential battle of the night.
low
And
key.
I feel like I don't know this or the Summer Madness card. I feel like both of the cards is great. They said they keep comparing which card is better than which. I feel like this one has the potential to be better than the Summer Madness card. Like Summer Madness, like some of them battles, the crowd was,
Yeah.
but now I would love to hear female. This is the only female battle on the card. Two heavyweights we've been trying to see each other since Jazz came back. We wanted to see her versus Vixen. People wanted to see her versus Misfit, but I'm telling you, if you would have gave me a choice, I would definitely want to see her versus Vixen. Like now, I feel like I want to ask you this: if Vixen beats Jazz, is this almost a passing of the torch?
What do you mean? What torch?
Or official, like passing of the torch, because like let's be for real, Jazz is one of the goats. It would almost be like passing up the torch of the, you know what I mean? Like it's.
I don't know about no passing of the torch because Jazz.
Also, you don't consider Jazz. You don't consider Jazz as like that.
Jazz is a goat. She's a Mount Rushmore selective. But my point is, she's just now coming back outside to be the most active she's ever been. So she's not passing no torch to nobody. She still wants the torch for herself. So
But
if anything, this
she
battle is going to be a
solidifier
for Vixen. Like, okay, maybe you consider top tier if you wasn't considered that already. Like that, I don't know, but it's another type of conversation.
No, you wild because Jazz
Passing
went in
torch,
the house with the
I don't
torch.
see the conversation the same.
Jazz went in the house with the torch. Like it was her torch when she stopped rapping. Like she was the hottest thing. When she stopped, she was the hottest thing. She was it. When Jazz like left or whatever she did, like listen, she had it. She was the Sue Surf of it. Like
And
it was that.
Still think
She had B40, she beat Hustle, she beat E-Hart. Huh?
It's people that still think she is the female.
And she is. So when she comes back outside with these electrifying performances, has the debatable with Geechee Gotti, you can't say that she doesn't still have it. She has that torch.
So who is she passing the torch to?
If Vixen beats her, is she passing the torch? Is Vixen now on that top tier or going into that top tier conversation?
No, because it would be basically considered to a lot of people that would be Jazz's first loss ever. No, people really feel like Jazz.
No, official beat her clear.
Some people don't think that.
Why wouldn't they? But the whole Poppy Cherry, no, everybody could sense it. No, I mean nobody that said that Jazz won that battle.
But some people don't think that. I'm just being real. At the end of the day, some people think Jazz is undefeated at this moment. And at the end of the day, if she loses to Vixen, they're gonna say, well, that was her first loss. How long did it take your fave to lose? That's the first thing they're gonna say. She's not passing no torch. I'm trying to tell you.
I think if Vixen beats Jazz with everything with the battle, when she didn't battle DNA, Tay-Rock, like with Shuni, like she didn't battle a lot. C3, like she's I don't know. Like I feel like if she beats Jazz, she's automatically in that conversation, same as Geechee. Like I understand she still hasn't seen official, or she still has, but I'm saying if she beats Jazz, she's in that conversation with them. Huh? No, I ain't saying she's the GOAT. I said she's in the conversation of them with them women. Official, Jazz, 40. Like, is she? I'm asking if she beats Jazz after the work she's already put in. That's the passing of the torch. Is she in that conversation with them? Technically, Jazz still got the torch. Jazz is still number one.
I would say yeah, technically.
She would still be in there. I feel like I got and Vixen from the Midwest, and I got Vixen.
No, just answering your question, like the overall question you just asked. Like, if she beats Jazz, does she go in that conversation with the Mount Rushmores? It's like technically because you beat a Mount Rushmore.
So it's almost like, okay, so it's almost like if you're Jazz is I would say Jazz is to me Hustle's the greatest female battle rapper ever to me. But to me, I'm gonna be realistic. Jazz is number one. No matter what I feel about, to me, Tay Rock is the greatest of all time. But right now, if you would say who's number one, it before Surf, it would have been Surf.
Okay.
Now, but I'm saying, but you can also argue that as long as LeBron's playing, nobody's better than him. But I'm just saying, to me, Jazz is number one. Jazz is number one. She's been number one, especially since she came back outside. She was number one before she went in the house. I just feel like that no matter it,
But
I mean, I just feel like if Vixen beats her,
I feel like 40's number one. There's a lot of
and
people
that's
that feel like
and 40's no 40 has the right. They got the right to feel like all of them are. But I mean, saying to me, Jazz is number one, and she's the number one female battle rapper right now.
So that's my point. That's why I make this conversation so fluid. And all
I'm
the points.
Saying, if Vixen beats her, she's in their conversation. And that's the passing of the torch to say that you up here with us.
You have to put her in there technically, for sure.
Yeah, but
not like I don't want her in there, but just answering you like biasly.
How you feel about Jazz? You said some. How you feel about Jazz? What do you feel that? How you feel about Jazz?
I think Jazz is a GOAT, like we already said. I feel like she has a very dope record. I feel like she made her climb off of beating people off of chokes, also though, which is not her fault. It just is what it is. And I also feel like her died a lot. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like
chokes.
Huh?
You think she beat people off of chokes?
That's a fact.
Who she beat off of chokes? 40?
I believe 40. I believe
Hustle choked in the first two bars.
I mean, after that, we all know 40 did. So
40 choked.
Dana.
But that's not her fault though. It's not my fault you ain't come prepared.
What did I just say?
No, I know. I'm just saying, but she beat Hustle with choking in the first two bars.
Paint me as a Jazz hater, and we're not doing that.
I don't know because you kind of sound like one right now. I'm trying to get to the proper content. I'm trying to put in proper content. You said she ain't passing no torch. She ain't been outside. These other ones is outside. I'm just asking.
Crazy. You sound crazy.
I just said what you said.
First of all,
you said she ain't passing no torch. She ain't been outside.
Let's just put that out there. First of all. Second of all, how am I a Jazz hater if I'm stopping you from trying to pass her torch? I'm telling you, she's the Statue of Liberty.
Okay, well,
in the conversation that we having, she's not passing no torch.
Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
She still has a flame going of her own. How you
okay, calm down, killer.
Words like that?
Calm down, killer. I misunderstood what you were saying. Players fuck up.
Because you was all like, because I feel like you are. You was all comfortable with it. So now I'm gonna get comfy, nigga. We on the couch.
Hey yo, listen. Players fuck up.
Jazz hater, you crazy. I feel like she's who she is, which is why I'm saying to you, she's not passing no torch to nobody. Even if she loses to Vixen, and Vixen is elevated into the Mount Rushmore conversation, awesome. That's what's up. I don't knock that. I'm not against that, nothing. But at the same time, I'm not agreeing with you to say that Jazz is passing a torch to her or anyone else, because she's still going to be considered a high contender in the game. She's not about to retire, so she ain't passing no torch in that regard. She's still outside, and she's outside more than she's ever been. So she's not.
I actually agree with you. It was just a question. I actually agree with you that she doesn't. That I told you she's number one. She's number one. She's top dog. I don't feel like Vixen. I was just asking the question: does Vixen deserve to be up there, and is she passing the torch? Kind of like Jordan passed the torch to Kobe or whatever. So I'm saying, like, is she? No, Jazz still has the torch. I agree with you. I agree with Jazz still gonna be number one no matter what Vixen does. But I do feel like if Vixen wins, she's up there in their conversation. Not as far as GOATs go, but as far as top tier, if you don't consider her top tier now, that this win would definitely solidify her as that. But I agree with you. Jazz has no torch to pass. She's still gonna be number one, no matter what. So calm down, killer. Just calm down. Like I see them little. I see your eyes getting squinty. Just chill out. Chill out.
Come on, dog. I'm just trying to say what I'm trying to say without being a hater, dog. That's crazy.
Now I understood where you was going, but I had to press your buttons. So now listen, main event.
What?
Main event.
Main event. Okay. Geechee Gotti, Geechee,
Oh,
Gotti.
you got Geechee? I got Mook.
No. I
I got
love Geechee.
Mook.
I got Mook too.
Whoa. Oh yeah, he from Harlem originally. I forgot. Exclusive. Proper content means exclusive. Candy is from
Not
Harlem. She probably dot mob.
we do not say that. I do not know those people. All right, I'm not putting that out there. Feel me?
Hey, or she with the We Only Love family. She might be a wolf. I don't know. Like I just found out
Listen,
today. I've known her for a while. I just found out today she from Harlem. I don't know what's going on. She could be. Watch her, y'all.
listen, listen, y'all. I'm originally from Harlem.
She with
Okay,
the dots.
that's where I was born. I grew up in Richmond since I was a kid. So at the end of the day, that's why I always claim Richmond shit. Feel me? But at the end of the day, I am who I am. So when you see me, you smell something else on me. So I can tell you I'm from
Right. Yeah,
Richmond, and
Harlem
most people be
stench.
like, "No, you not," and I'm like, "That's the freak I am." So at the end of the day, that is what it is.
I should have
But I
known
am
you
not
were.
attached to anybody that he just claimed. I love everybody. You feel me? Shout out to Dot
I
Mob.
bet you
Shout out to
do.
the Wolf Head Eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you do, love them. I bet
Shout
you
out to
do.
everybody.
Cause you dot mob or one of them. But now I'm playing. I'm playing, y'all playing. I'm probably gonna cut that part out. But now I do got. I'm gonna tell you this. Everybody keeps saying that. Oh man, just because it's Urban Plaza don't mean Mook got an event. Blah blah blah. Mook
You ain't
better
gotta
do this.
say that,
I'm gonna
but
say this: is that hundreds of thousands of people show up every year to see the Knicks and the Giants and the Jets. The motherfuckers ain't never won. Listen, the Knicks ain't won since the 70s. People are showing up every single game, selling out Madison Square Garden to see these bum ass Knicks. You don't think, no matter what, these people, not saying that Mook is a bum or comparing him like that, you don't think these people are gonna come here and support their GOAT? The legend, the ones that, you know what I mean, the one that made us interested in battle rap in the first place, the one that professionalized battle rap as a career as well. You don't think the people is going to show up and cheer for him? You got another thing coming. You can say what you want about Mook, but I'm telling you, people in New York love him. He is still Murder Mook. He is still one of the greatest ever.
absolutely.
He's their GOAT. And it's, I mean, listen, if Michael Jordan come back to the United Center, that shit getting packed. It don't matter if he's 100. If he shoot
Absolutely.
one basket, if he come back to Chicago, shoot one basket, niggas is showing up to support him. It just
I'm
is what it is.
I mean, we feel you, but let's not get crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, I got moved to one because they can say what they want. Geechee gonna come up there, it's gonna be fire, and I can already see it. I can see it. Nigga, why the fuck did you release them voice notes that Drake sent you? I let this Drake hit you. Light brown Glock. It's called
Yeah.
my Drake pistol. I can see him wilding on him first, just like he did Tay Rock and all of that. And cool. But you gotta don't forget, like, this Murder Mook though. And he's had a couple of bad performances and all of that. He said he felt like he knew what he was doing against Reed. And honestly, if you look at the Reed performance, the performance was lackluster. But if you listen to the material and the raps, hey, his pen is out of this world. I just re-listened to the third round versus Verb, that 24-minute, and I'm like, oh no, nah. Like you could try to overlook it, but what he was saying in there and the stuff, his pen is at. They talk about Lux and all that, but Mook pen is ridiculous. You can say what you want. Mook is a problem. If he goes up there and gets that performance together, and what if he figures it out? The new era figures it out against, Geechee in trouble. Not to say he needs to figure it out because, you know what I mean, he's the blueprint. But also, like, if he just go up there and give one of them, Geechee could be in trouble.
Listen, we gonna see what happened. That's all.
You got Mook too? Why you got Mook? Because you from Harlem?
Why what? Cause
Why you got Mook? Because you from Harlem?
listen, that's where it begins. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
no wrong with that. I
That's
take
where
a
it
big T
begins.
every time. Take a big T every time.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if he come like he did versus Tay Rock, listen, we got a battle.
But what about the people who say that
He got
that
a
battle
pen,
would have looked
he got
different
a
on stage?
bag that he taps into. You know what I'm saying? And he's a GOAT. You can't. I'm never gonna sleep on a nigga potential. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I feel like it's gonna be a good clash, good little, could be a good conversation.
I feel like Mook knows. I feel
On
like
some
Mook
old nigga
knows
shit,
that.
young nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Mook knows that this ain't even do or die for Mook because he's murder Mook. No matter what, like he's still murder Mook. No matter what, people still gonna call him out. DNA still wants to battle him. Easy still wants to battle him. Everybody still Hitman still want. He still got everybody's. He's murder Mook. Arsenal, like he still got so many. He's still murder Mook. But I do feel like he has to give us a good, not has to, but he basically has to give us a good performance because of the last couple. You know what I mean? Well, not the last couple, the last performance specifically, that one and the 2-on-2, the previous 2-on-2 with the fight and all of that. Now I know that Geechee Gotti is gonna have a whole nice angle about that fight. And it might work out. I got Mook 2-1, but I feel like Mook has to he has to be hungry for this one because Geechee he a different animal. And I don't feel like you battle nobody like Geechee who's like gonna be barking on you, don't give a fuck about yo niggas behind you, what them niggas talking about. I got my niggas here, we'll tear this shit up. Same as you feel like, you know what I mean? And both of y'all got that. And Mook is, what people don't know is that Mook is aggressive. Mook like to be touching on you and like all of that. Like you see him and Verb almost fought, him and Reed almost. He gonna be doing that, but Geechee is like that too. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, is what it is. And I feel like that has the potential, that breeding ground has the potential to make a classic battle because look at Ill Will and Calico. You know what I'm saying? So them like that, even though they had real beef, but I'm just saying the physicality in the battle and all that, me touching you, you getting mad and all that. Like him and Verb almost went there, and these two ain't gonna give a fuck about none of that. You could go ahead and do what you do, and then when I come back, I'm gonna be touching you all on the chest and all that. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and I feel like this battle could be one of the ones. It could be like the essence of battle rap. I feel like they might need to do this like outside on the street corner. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit could be. Then it's the East Coast versus West Coast. It's a lot of components. There's a lot of components to this, like East versus West Coast. Like nigga, listen, we still in New York, and nigga, you still from over there. And we remember Pac and Biggie. That wasn't had the people in this building was alive for that. Like, don't forget, like a lot of components. This shit this has a potential to be a great battle. And I don't know why people are sleeping on this or just think that Mook gonna get slaughtered. I got Mook winning. I'm not picking against Mook for nobody anyway. I'm not picking against none of the old Rex. I'm not picking against. They are the blueprint. I'm gonna predict with them. I'm going with them, ride or die. I'm gonna bet with them. You just gotta beat me. That's it. Cool. If they lose, I'm gonna pay you. I ain't gonna argue or nothing. But ride or die, smack URL error. I'm going to predict with it. Not that I'm biased or nothing, but I just feel like it's different with them. I got Mook over Geechee. I don't feel like he gonna be able to handle the Urban Plaza. He ain't never battled there. He thinks shit's sweet. He thinks shit's sweet. Niggas be hanging over them balconies and all that. Like he thinks shit's sweet. This ain't all right. I got Mook. Rex and all them gonna be there. Get that nigga Mook. Man, you tripping. Man, Shine gonna be in the building. Shine had already gonna be in the battle. This shit about to be lit. Come on, man.
It's gonna go crazy. We got a potential night of a battle of the nights. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be what it's gonna be, like we said.